Hi and welcome to today's video. So I feel really good today. I look really good, so I obviously feel really good, but whatever. I just wanted you guys to appreciate my hairstyle because damn, she looks good. Anyways, let's get to the video. Today I will talk about discipline and how to be disciplined. I've mentioned it before in my videos, and I always like to cover the things I mention in my videos because I feel like I want you guys to feel like when you go to my channel you basically have a guide to everything. So for example, if I mention discipline, you will have a video to look at and to watch for discipline on my channel. So let's get to it. So first things first, as always, we will cover the benefits. So as I already mentioned in my confidence video, it brings you confidence. Being disciplined logically gives you confidence because you just know that you can trust yourself in doing stuff. Productivity. This is very, very obvious, but I just want to point out that when you're disciplined, you're more productive, and that has also so many benefits. More time for yourself. So let's look at it a little more closely. When you do something that you just have to do, for example, your ideal self would study. Like she would go home and she would study. And now you do it, and now you have more time for yourself because let's be real. Procrastination isn't really giving self-care. It's not really giving self-love. But when you stop procrastinating, you actually go and do the actions, then you have more time to be all self-loving, and it's just such a life-changing thing. And I do seem to be really busy, but I actually have a lot of time even for myself. And I go and put on a face mask, do my nails and stuff like that. And it's just I am not feeling guilty for it because I already know that, oh, I did everything that I needed to do today. So why would I feel like I shouldn't be doing this, It's really refreshing to feel that way. And the last benefit, I usually do say for benefits because I feel like we could be here forever if I would say all of them or more of them. So the last one is accomplishing your goals. And let me tell you, this one is the best one. Oh, I love it. I love it. Literally, if you do the things that lead you to accomplish your goals, that is first of all really nice, and second of all, you will accomplish them way sooner. And also ticking off your vision board and looking at your vision board from time to time and seeing that you actually did those things. It's so motivating. So yeah, do it guys, because actually it feels so good to accomplish a goal. And now let's get to the actions. So first things first, as I always say, without reflecting, we don't know what to fix. So start with the habits that you want to change / start. When I go into this reflection and when I ask myself these questions, I mainly ask myself this question, and it is, what would my future self do? Because I honestly the thing that I'm striving for is my future self. I want to be her. I want to feel like her. And so when we go and focus on what we do on the daily basis, that can really help to create our life. Because honestly, my favorite quote actually, or one of my favorite quotes is, I'm not sure if I'm saying this right, but your life now is a presentation of what you did a year ago, and your life in a year will be the presentation of what you do now. So act accordingly. I love this so much. So we obviously have to focus on what we do each day if we want to become our ideal self. So one thing that really helps and really helped me earlier in my self-care and self-improvement journey was that I stopped identifying as that person. So for example, you are a very heavy smoker and you smoke every day, and you just you do it, but you want to change it. So what you have to do, and I think that's like the one of the main things, is stop identifying as the smoker. Because how would the smoker stop being a smoker? You know, because when you are like, oh yeah, I'm a smoker, how do you stop being that when you already identify as one? So we have to stop identifying as one. And that's also when we start our habits. You should start identifying as that person. So for example, you want to learn how to play guitar. You will identify as someone who plays the guitar because you do. You practice it. You do. And now you want to stop smoking, so you are gonna identify as someone who stops smoking or stopped smoking. And not only will it help you, but also your brain will stop identifying as that person and will stop doing this action. But yeah, reflecting and fixing the issue is really important. I will make a video on how to reflect properly because I think it's such a like deep process. You have to ask yourself certain questions, then you have to take the action. I would like to, show it deeply in a next video, but not today, not today. So my favorite methods how to be disciplined are these. So first things first, always make it easy to do this action. Let's imagine this scenario. I want to wake up at 6 a.m. the next day. So what will I do right now to make it easier? I will prepare my clothes for working out. And that way, when I will wake up tomorrow and I will want to, work out, I will literally have these workout clothes prepared for me and I will be like, oh, I can just take this and go. And, it's a shame to just like put them back into the wardrobe. So just make it easy for yourself. For example, you want to study when you come home, so you will prepare your pen and stuff like that. It's pretty simple. It's kind of nice because you like take care of your future self. You make it easier for your future self, and it's just nice. The next method that I love to use is the 1, 2, 3 second method. This basically means that you will count to 3, maybe 5. Usually I do 3 because that's like the quickest. And when you are like 1, 2, 3, at 3, you have to get up and do that thing. Because if you do not, you will never get to do it. You will never decide, oh, I'm gonna do it. No, you're gonna do it now or never. The next one is rewarding. I love this one so much. Honestly, it is rewarding kind of already because it's such a rewarding feeling to be like, I did this today, I did this, blah blah blah. It is so nice, it is so rewarding, and I love that feeling. But some people, for some people, it is just harder to remember that this thing will come. So, what you do is, for example, after you study for an hour, you will go buy yourself that lip gloss, or that beautiful top that you wanted, or do whatever. Maybe watch your favorite show, something like that. It's just so nice, rewarding. Next thing that really helps me is making it aesthetic and fun. It's so nice, honestly, to look at it. Like when I like put on like the sunset lamp, and when I go and put on a cute music, and when I put on like special clothing for the occasion. It is so nice, and I want to do it. I feel like the person that would do it, like feel physically like you're the person who does this daily, and then it's just easy. Another one, and this is one of my favorite ones, is the habit tracker app. On iPhone, it is called Habit. This is how it looks. It is so nice. You have like 4 or 5 habits for free that you can just like put there. Beautiful. And then you can put like the widget one and like see it when you go into your home page. And then you just like can, swipe it, and it's so cute. And it always feels so rewarding. Also, you can see when you do stuff and maybe what you should work on. Maybe you don't like study as much, and you see that in like the monthly review or whatever, and it's just also really nice to like be realistic. Another thing is making a list of the reasons why you want to do this thing. So for example, you want to stop smoking, and so you will make a list of why you should stop smoking. So for example, you want to value yourself a little more. Maybe you want to, have better physical health. Maybe you want to feel better mentally. Maybe you just like do not like this anxious feeling that the smoking leaves and stuff like that. And you will make a list, and then each day when you feel like you just want to smoke again, you just look at it and you're like, yeah, okay, I will not smoke today. I guess I will not smoke. Yeah. And you can do this when you are starting a habit. You can be like, oh, why am I doing this today? And you will look at the list and you'll be like, oh, I want to do this actually now, and stuff like that. And also make like a Pinterest board where it's like aesthetic, and you can just like feel like the it girl when you do it, and you will basically like feel motivated to do it more when you look at that like Pinterest board, because you will be like, oh, I want to become her, and like, yeah, these little things. Another silly little thing is make a vlog out of it. Personally, I'm an influencer, as you can see, and I want to like record naturally, and whenever I feel like I don't want to do something, I just make a little vlog out of it, and it's so cute. Maybe you can like post it somewhere. If you do not want to do that, that's okay. You can just like record it for yourself, maybe like see the process, or just like take a picture of it. Honestly, like I used to, like when I started working out, I actually was like taking selfies, and I was writing like day 2 of the workout challenge and stuff like that. It was so cute. I will show the pic here. It's like, I think it's 2021 or something, and I just really wanted to work out, and I was posting pictures of me, and I kept it private. Like I posted it on my like private account on like the only like friends only story, and I was the only friend that could see it. So it was kind of nice, so that like nobody would judge me or anything, because I kind of cared at that point. But yeah, it was like nice and motivating too. And now a few realizations, because without realizations it's kind of hard to get the motivation, I would say. So this I always say, and it is so true, and I always say this to myself when I want to like skip a workout or skip a day of studying. I'm like, no girl, you will not do this, because when you do not do what you say you would, then you don't trust yourself as much. And if you want to be a confident bad bitch, you have to trust yourself, and you have to do the things that you said you would, because if you do not, then like why would I trust her? Why would I feel confident in her when I know that she doesn't even do what she says she will? Honestly. So imagine a person, right? They're supposed to call you today, and you're waiting, and they don't call you. So you're like calling them, and you're like, hey, like you were supposed to call me, why didn't you call me? And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I will call you tomorrow. Well, tomorrow comes and they don't call you. So you call them again, and you're like, hey, why didn't you call me? And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, I will call you tomorrow. Next day comes, they don't call you. So now, will you expect them to call you tomorrow? No. So you don't trust them in calling you. So like, just like imagine this whenever you're like, oh no, I will skip my workout. Will you skip your workout really? Because like I wouldn't believe that you would do it tomorrow. Just like imagine this. I think it's like so much easier to imagine it this way. And now the day has only 24 hours, which is not a lot. So when you like waste it on like scrolling on TikTok, how do you think you will reach your goals? How do you think you will be confident? Like, in what will you be confident? Like, what are you doing to be confident? Like, nothing. What are you proving to yourself? Nothing. You're like literally doing nothing. You are wasting your time on this earth, okay? And we do not live forever. You will die eventually. Like, I will die eventually. You will die eventually. Everybody around us will die eventually. and sometimes you don't even know when you will die. Like literally, I could die tomorrow. You could die tomorrow, so at least like do something with your time, because imagine that you die and you're like, oh, the only thing I did was scroll on TikTok. And the last little realization, which honestly helps the most, is realizing that the hardest thing about this little discipline is starting. Okay, if you want to be disciplined, you just have to start doing the thing and then you will do it. Because honestly, okay, the hardest thing for me is to put on my workout clothes and go work out. When I start working out, I'm already working out. I'm already in the process. I'm already like in 20 minutes in the workout. Like, why would I stop now? So always like just get yourself to start. Maybe make it a little game out of it. You know, like let's say that you will start and you can end at any time after you start, but you have to start. Will you end that thing? No. Because like you are already 20 minutes in the workout. You are already 10 minutes into studying. Like why would you stop? You know? It's just the starting that's the hardest. So once you start, you will finish the task too. So yeah, that was it for today's disciplined video. So I hope some of these little tricks helped you. There's so many tips and it's just such a shame not to take advantage of the time that you have here on this earth, on this planet. It's truly would be a shame not to do anything. So yeah, I hope this helped in some way. I hope it motivated you to become the version that you want to be. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to, you can subscribe. It always supports me a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much and bye.